Welcome to another iCube tutorial. So once we have a yellow cross, the next thing we want to do is get all yellow on top. So we need to reorient these corners so that yellow is facing up. In this video, we will learn part 2 for 2-look OLL. So we will learn more cases and more moves so that we can solve yellow corners in one try. For all these cases, if you want to practice them, you can either learn the moves backwards so that it creates the case, or you can just keep doing the moves from a solved cube, or at least if OLL is solved, so then eventually you will get to the case that you're trying to practice. So for example, we will learn this case later, but if you want to create OLL 24, you start with OLL solved and you do the moves once. It's not that case yet, so do it again. And now you have OLL 24. So now you can practice it by doing the moves. The first case we're going to go over is OLL 21. So this has no yellow corners, so this is a none left. And for none left, there are two different versions that you could have. One of the none left cases will just have one set of headlights for the yellows on the side, and then the other two yellow corners will be split like that, so it's not headlights. So just one set of headlights. This is a different case that we'll be going over later. For OLL 21, to recognize it, it's none left, and then you have two sets of headlights for the yellow corners. So how you want to hold it is you want the headlights on the side of the cube, so you can either look at this side or this side, as long as the headlights are on the side. And now to solve OLL for this case, you will do these moves. And now one more time but fast. For OLL 22, this is the other no yellow corners left case that we just talked about, where there's one set of headlights and then the other two yellows are split. How you want to hold the cube is with the headlights on the left side, so you'll have a yellow facing you here, and you will do these moves to solve this OLL case. And one more time but fast. The next case we'll be talking about is OLL number 23. This is an IC2 case where we have headlights for the yellow on the sides of the cube. There's only one other version where you have IC2 and the corners are adjacent, and instead of headlights, your yellow pieces will be split. So we'll go over that one next. So for OLL 23, where we have IC2 and we have headlights, you want to hold it with the headlights facing you, and then you would do these moves to solve this case. And now one more time but fast. For OLL 24, this is where we have the other IC2 case, but the two yellows are split. Some people call this the iguana eyes case. So how you want to hold this one is with the two yellow corners that are facing up on the right side, and you want the split ones on the left side. And then to solve this case, you will do these moves. And then one more time but fast. For OLL 25, this is the other IC2 case, but when the corners are diagonal. So this one's really easy to recognize because there's no others like it. And how you want to hold this case is you want to make sure a yellow is facing you right here on this piece in the front left. To solve OLL for this case, you will do these moves. And then one more time but fast. For OLL 26, this one looks just like Feed the Fish from before, but this one is the left-hand version. There are two versions of Feed the Fish. One where you have, if the yellow corner that's facing up is in the right, and then you have a yellow facing you on this left piece right here. So if you were to put the fish where we normally put it, there's no yellow facing you on this right piece right here. The other version of Feed the Fish, which we'll go over later, is if you have the yellow facing up in the right and there's no yellow facing you on the left side, but when you put it like we normally solve it, there is a yellow facing you. For feed the fish cases, you either want the fish to be in this front corner or this front corner, and depending on the case, you want to make sure a yellow is facing you. So OLL 26 is when the fish is here, and you have a yellow facing you here, and this will be the left-hand version. To solve OLL 26, you will do these moves. And one more time, but fast. For OLL 27, this is when you have the normal feed the fish in this corner and you have a yellow facing you. To solve this OLL case, you will do these moves. So again, this is the right hand version, so it's what we just did, but on the right side. So I'll do it one more time, but fast. So that is all for this video, so now you know how to do 2-look OLL. And just as a fun fact, these are 7 cases for the advanced method, so when you get to the advanced method, you already know 7 full OLL cases. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.